Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone. Hope you're doing amazing. And welcome to Motivational Monday. If you're streaming with me live on this channel, you are joining in from either Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn. And welcome to those of you who are streaming live with me here on Instagram. Remember, when you are watching this live stream, send me a hi, send me a heart, send me whatever feels most what you feel called to do, because that's the only way I know that you're here. For those of you who are new to my live streams, my name is Camilla Kalberg. I go live every week to give you some insights on one or two of those tools that I spend a lot of time on, not only to help me elevate or take my life to the next level, but also tools that I share and train my clients in. And I go live because these tools are not only for my community, my paid community, but certainly also for you. And as much as it's a training, it's also a conversation. So if there's anything that resonates with you, of course, drop it in the chat. I'm here to learn, to listen, and to help you. What we're doing today, we're honing in on a question that has taken a lot of my space in the month of July. And that is that of feeling worthy. That is that of asking the biggest, the boldest question that you would ever ask, because you knew that if you asked that question, it would change everything. But here's what I experience so often. For those of you who know me, my body is responding right now, because this has nothing to do with you having a title of VP, SVP, or CEO. We all face that we don't want to show up as being so honest, because we don't allow ourselves to be that curious. Because oftentimes, and I can feel my body now, oftentimes we don't come from a place of true servantship. Can you relate to that? The reason why we don't come from that can be many, but if you don't show up as that trusted advisor who are here to serve, you play small. Let me just say that. You play small if you hold back, are not really asking that question that would shift everything. And in the month of July, I have supported my private clients. That was CEO meetings, there were different meetings, helping them prepare and take the room as a trusted advisor. And I want to share with you some of those insights. And now I'm going completely off script, but I'm so passionate about this, because we come from a place of feeling worthy or not feeling worthy. Can you relate to that? If we feel worthy in that conversation, we show up with passion. We show up not judging. We show up because I want to serve you. It's something that I have trained myself. I had to relearn, have to retrain on how to really show up, and being so attached to the process and not to the outcome. When you show up and being so attached to the process, you cannot but ask what is really going on, or the question behind the question. But if you do not show up with truly compassion to serve, being authentic and with an integrity, you don't ask the real big question, amazing sisters and brothers, which as a consequence can make you feel or seen as not being valued or not being respected or not really showing up, because your leaders want you to ask those questions that they don't even ask themselves, right? That is what a trusted advisor does. But if you feel, and here's a really interesting thing I experienced, it comes from years of serving leaders, is that of titles. And I got a question, is that sometimes people feel intimidated when they're in room with people with apparently bigger titles. And that make people dim the lights, right? And it makes you not ask the question that you should ask. So for you to go about that, it's really about asking yourself, I am worthy. There's two keys. Really about telling yourself that you are worthy to be in that room. And what question, if you had no fears, what question would you ask? What question would you ask? And it's not coming from you feeling your vortex. It's not coming from you feeling complete, but it's actually flipping the script and wanting to serve the person that you're serving in that moment, serve him or her so deeply that you cannot not ask that question. Meaning, if you didn't ask that question, you would not show up as that servant trusted leader, right? Asking questions that nobody else would ask is both being bold, allowing yourself to be worthy enough to be in that room, allowing yourself to be worthy so much that you can ask a question, and allowing yourself to be that trusted advisor who you're meant to be. Can you relate? I can. And I can only teach the stuff that I have learned the hard way. My story has been that I've served organization where I was not trained. I was asked not to be weak. I was told that I was weak, and I was asked to see a psychologist, to be more assertive, to accept that that is a culture. I and most of you, us, have been taught not to be vulnerable. We've been taught not to ask questions. But there is a different way to lead. There is a different way to enjoy life. There is a different way to experience the fullest expression of life and our career. And that is to flip the script from taking, the mindset of take, to the mindset of giving, to the mindset of servant, that servant leadership. So my two hacks for you on this beautiful, beautiful Monday, and after this, we're going for a swim, my daughter and I. Remember that you are worthy to be in that room. Remember that you are so worthy to be that trusted advisor who cares for that person you serve. You have that role because they need you. They need you more than you know. Then wouldn't it be foolish if you didn't ask that question that would help them open their eyes and get a new perspective, right? I trained someone last night about this, because that's why we have trusted advisors and mentors and other people who are our best cheerleaders, because ask that question that he had not considered himself. Ask that question, what is really going on? I'm curious about why did you make that decision? I'm really curious, because I see right now you're struggling, or we are struggling. Ask that bold question, ladies and gentlemen, my sisters and brothers. I promise you, you will get him to pause in his tracks. You will get him to say, and that's the first time I ever asked such a bold question. He will say, nobody ever asked me that question. And you will have, if you heard my story, but I'm the first one. Be that first one to be so bold and be so servant, right? I tell you, ladies, it will shift your game. And remember, break free of those limiting beliefs that you don't deserve to be in the room, or you cannot ask that question. For sure you can. You are worthy enough. And let's break those limiting beliefs, because they're just limiting beliefs and they are lies. Okay. So that was a Monday morning motivational talk and training about asking that bold question, right? Ask that bold question. If you want to learn more about how you can be worthy, how you can ask that bold question, and how you can really take your leadership journey and impact to the next level, join my free training. It would be amazing to have you join us if you have time. I hope you can make it. Thanks for the opportunity, and see you soon. Bye for now.